President Trump says other nations, in conjunction with the U.S., will now send warships to the Strait of Hormuz to keep oil flowing. This after a new video shared overnight shows U.S. forces executing a large-scale strike on Kharg Island, a critical export hub for Iran's oil. Our chief international correspondent, Steve Harrigan, is live on the Armenia-Iran border with much more on this conflict. Hi, Steve.
Aisha, that key oil hub for Iran, Kharg Island, just 16 miles off the coast of Iran, was pounded by U.S. warships yesterday and by planes. Several hours of poundings. President Trump emphasizing that the targets hit overnight were strictly military. But the president also cautioned that if Iran doesn't play ball, those targets could expand incrementally over time. The president posting many countries, especially those who are affected by Iran's attempted closure of the Hormuz Strait, will be sending warships in conjunction with the United States of America to keep the strait open and safe. Of course, Iran depends on that island for about 90% of its oil exports. That's the money that keeps the war machine going in Iran, also keeps the government afloat as well. And finally, the United States also announcing more than 2,000 Marines will be deployed in this region. They'll be coming from the Pacific. Exactly where they will be deployed, what their mission is, not made public yet. Aisha, back to you.
Okay, Steve Harrigan, live for us. Steve, thank you very much. For more, let's bring in former Defense Secretary Mark Esper. Secretary, great to have you on this program. I want to get to that breaking news right off the top here. The president announcing on Truth Social that many countries, especially those who are affected by Iran's attempted closure of the Hormuz Strait, will be sending warships in conjunction with the United States of America to keep the strait open and safe. Your reaction to that, sir?
Yeah, good morning. First of all, look, I think it's a great move. I think the more we can internationalize this issue, the better. Needless to say, many countries, more so than the United States, in fact, and specifically Asia, are affected by the cutoff of oil coming out of the Strait of Hormuz than the United States is. And secondly, many other countries, of course, are impacted by it beyond just us. So I think the more we can internationalize it is very helpful. It also adds diplomatic heft to what we're doing and legitimacy to what we're doing with regard to keeping the strait open. And thirdly, it puts more capability into the Strait of Hormuz. I mean, we certainly have the most capable Navy in the world, but there's a limit to how many destroyers we can put into the strait at one time. And adding destroyers, escorts from other countries would be very helpful going forward. So I think all around, it's a great move.
War in this context and in pursuit of peace is necessary.
Our military is the greatest in the world, with the greatest equipment and the greatest people in the world. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They're not the bully of the Middle East anymore.